where a ban has been imposed in SANT and the ACT, 79% of people support it. No political problems, industry can adjust, and we need action by these ministers to stop the devastating impacts on our marine environment.
That's a nice short grab.
Oh, so true though.
What we've got to remind ourselves of is that plastic is actually made from oil. And if it's only used once and then discarded, we are radically diminishing our oil reserves. And that's not clever. So plastic makes up just over 39% of the rubbish reported by New South Wales Clean Up Australia volunteers. 7% of these plastic items are single-use lightweight plastic bags. And these bags are killers, and we need to get them out of the environment. The people of New South Wales agree. 154,000 people have signed the project's petition calling on premiers of New South Wales, Victoria and West Australia to ban the bag. More than 250,000 Harris Farm shoppers voluntarily said no to plastic at the checkout during May, and community groups across the state, such as Bag Free Beecroft, have launched their own local campaigns to rid their communities of these bags. Individuals and communities are clearly demonstrating they support a ban of single-use lightweight plastic bags in New South Wales. Premier Berejiklian, the people of New South Wales are calling on you to listen to them and take action. Ban the bag.
Tim Silverwood, CEO of Take 3C. Look, time is here. It's now the time to ban the bag in New South Wales and across Australia. We have people all around Australia who are cleaning up pollution from our beaches, cleaning up plastic, trying to prevent this devastating problem of marine plastic pollution. And what are they finding? They're finding plastic bags, they're finding plastic packaging. And we know that the way to stop this problem is to prevent it getting there in the first place. And it turns out, when you do ban the bag, it's not that hard. There might be a small hiccup as people adjust to a new lifestyle, but as you see in those states and territories and regions that have already banned the bag, people adapt. It is easy. The time has come, let's get onto it. The Omnipol shows that 2/3 of us agree, let's ban the bag. The time has come, no more procrastinating, let's just do this.
Thanks, Simon. I guess, gentlemen, G'day, mate. Simon Black, so I'm Senior Media Campaigner for Greenpeace. We're here calling on New South Wales, Victoria, WA governments to ban the bag. This is a political no-brainer as well as being an environmental no-brainer. As one of my colleagues talked about before, in the states where there isn't a ban on the bags, there's almost a 70% approval rating among people polled they want a ban. But then when you go to the states where they have done the hard work to ban these bags, what you assume to be an inconvenience, it's more popular. It's almost 80% of people, when you poll them, still want a ban on plastic bags. And they want this because they can see it. They can see it out on the beaches where it's clogging up Bondi Beach, clogging Manly, Cronulla. You can see these plastic bags, but you can also see the impact it's having on marine life. So 100,000 animals a year. These are turtles that mistake plastic bags for their natural food, and jellyfish, and they eat it and choke on these. These are birds that are found dead, and when they're opened up you find dozens of pieces of plastic inside of them. These are dolphins and whales who are also choking on these bags. It's also what you can't see as well. So these bags also break down. They can kill multiple sea creatures because, as you know, every piece of plastic ever created is still around. This stuff breaks down very slowly, so it can kill one animal and move on to another animal. Ultimately, when it does break down into these tiny microparticles, we know that these end up in our food supply. So these are eaten by fish. Greenpeace International did some great work where they had a look at all the seafood, and they found about 25% of seafood that people are eating contains microplastics. In Belgium in February this year they did some research and they found that if you're eating seafood, you're eating about 11,000 pieces of plastic each year. This is what you can't see as well, the catastrophic effect that it's having, and there are a lot of things in politics that are difficult, a lot of things that are hard. Banning plastic bags is not one. It's overwhelmingly popular. It's a massive problem that people can see and still have a benefit that they can't see as well. It's about time we just need to get to it and do it.
Excellent. I guess I'll pitch the questions and whoever wants to answer can step forward. But I suppose Environment Ministers met 10 years ago to decide that plastic bags were not the way to go, and I guess we're looking at New South Wales now. There still hasn't been any major action on that front. How frustrating is it that this state, which leads in other areas, has really failed on the plastic bag issue?
The fact is that New South Wales does have the biggest population and the biggest pollution problem from plastic bags. We're finding serious and significant evidence, whether it's Sydney Harbour or other aquatic habitats, that these bags are entangling, killing marine life, or ingesting it, killing marine life. We think it is time for New South Wales to wake up. It is supposed to have a healthy environment, but if you're letting plastic bag litter get into the environment, the oceans, you're not supporting a healthy environment. Yes, it takes a long time. Retailers have opposed it until recently, but Queensland is just about to introduce legislation to ban plastic bags. Why can't New South Wales follow? There aren't any more political problems, and we need to actually clear the way, cleaning up the environment.
I guess we've seen a change in government in between that initial meeting in 2007. Has there been any explanation given to any of your organisations as to why this delay has been taking so long, or is it just simply a matter of potentially red tape getting in the way?
Well, I think that the retailers really like this, particularly the supermarkets. They really like the plastic bag. They can shovel the produce into it quickly and give it, and you're out the door having paid the money, and the retailer's going, thank you.
Yeah, look, undoubtedly it's been a political problem, not a policy problem, because all the data proves that you should ban these lightweight plastic bags. So we're saying to Premier Berejiklian, ignore the retailers, they'll get on board, the public's already on board, so it's time for you to get on board.
And take notice of what the public want. You are the servant of the public. You must not forget that.
And I guess one of the common misconceptions is we do see these supposedly biodegradable bags that break down over time, but I guess they're not as environmentally friendly as some may believe.
They're worse. Instead of having one piece of plastic, you have 1,000. And then that's more easily ingested by animals. Get into the third chain, that finishes up in us.
So people who purchase biodegradable bags, they think they're doing the right thing. It can be quite deceptive because these bags are designed to break down, but they require certain temperatures to do it. So we know that 10 million plastic bags are used every day in Australia, and over 50 million of them end up in the waterways in our marine habitats, and those bags can't break down in the environment. Temperatures don't get high enough, so they end up as this plastic soup, which is worse because it gets into marine life and ends up in the food chain and ends up inside us.
Some of the worst thing now, I guess, is the greenwashing. These bags are conveyed to be a better alternative than single-use plastic bags, but the bottom line is plastic bags are a waste of resources. They don't break down in the marine environment, and what they do is break apart into smaller and smaller pieces that can be ingested by wildlife. So what we want to see is a strict tightening of the approved alternatives, acceptable alternatives around plastic bags, to really just target good quality reusable bags and more paper bags, of course, but what really needs to go on the chopping block is the single-use alternative plastic bags.
Thank you.